Like water flowing from the mountaintop, this is the sound of DBS.
Kimani Saint-Jean sending good vibes your way, the good folks of Dowasco. Bonjour.
Under many circumstances, Dominicans take their chances in business and romances. Whatever mythical your fancies, business has turbulences. Romance got disturbances. Don't wear your ignorances without your insurances. Taking chances, no, I ain't gonna take no chance. Taking chances, no, I ain't gonna take no chance. Taking chances, no, I ain't gonna take no chance. Oh no. Oh no.
There's a 98-year-old up there at Bath Estate sending good vibes your way, man. Have yourself a wonderful day.
At discos, clubs, and dances.
Apparently, he has been 98 for quite some time. You know yourself. Good morning to you. Have a great day.
Because of the performances, they call the ambulances, taking chances. No.
Lily up there at Bath Estate. Good morning to you. Brenda and Beverly Webster. Have a great day.
Ain't gonna take no chance, taking chances. No. I ain't gonna take no chance. Oh no. Oh no. Whoa.
Coming up shortly at the DBS Major Morning News.
Taking chances. Whoa. Taking chances.
DBS News. Fresh in the morning, eye-opening and balanced. The DBS Morning News starts right now.
This morning's headlines: 22-year-old small business owner of Taru, Zebadija Maxwell, has been crowned a 2025 National Miss Wabduet. News from the region this morning: Trinidad's Prime Minister says CARICOM is not a reliable partner. And news from the international scene: the U.S. President Donald Trump has lowered tariffs on China, and that's after a meeting with Xi Jinping. Details of the morning news right after this.
Need one trusted place to stock up for your home, shop, or business? Fine Foods Inc. Distribution has got you covered. From dry goods and frozen foods to your favorite drinks, alcoholic and non-alcoholic, plus all the household must-have. We've got it all under one roof. We're right here in Jimmy Dominica. And yes, we deliver fast. Whether you're running a supermarket, a corner shop, a bar, or just like your pantry full and happy, Fine Foods Inc. brings you the best brands you know and love. Great prices, top-tier service, trusted products. Call us at 255-6810 or 316-0164 or drop by our Jimmy location to check out what's in store. Fine Foods Inc.
Fine Foods Inc. The biggest distributor for the biggest brand.
Since 1910, HHV Whitchurch and Company Limited has proudly served Dominica, offering a wide variety of products and services in shipping, logistics, insurance, travel, retail, and wholesale. We are committed to serve you. Contact us today at 767-255-1100 or visit us at our main office on Old Street, Roseau. From humble beginnings to proud achievements, HHV Whitchurch and Company Limited.
Petro Caribe. Tank installation is part of our mission. Excellent client support is what we got. Contribution to development of Dominica. Supply of LPG at an affordable rate. Let's go. Petro Caribe straight. No time to waste. So come on everyone with me to Petro Caribe. 250 gallon propane tank. 420 pound propane tank. 100 pound LPG cylinder. Petro Caribe. 20 pound fiberglass cylinder. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe, Petro Caribe.
DBS News.
Welcome back to the DBS Major Morning News. My name is Curtis Matthew. The news this morning brought to listeners through the kind compliments of Fine Foods Inc., Petro Caribe, and HHV Whitchurch and Company Limited. Here we go with our lead story. 22-year-old small business owner of Taru, Zebedijah Maxwell, has been crowned the 2025 National Miss Wabduet. She took awards for Best Performing Talent, Best in Wabduet, and Miss Photogenic to win the title among 6 other competitors at the Massac Indoor Facility last night. The first runner-up was Nia Massicot of Pearbush, with Kenny J. Felix of Girondel Eggleston in third position. Nia Massicot took awards for Best Creole Spectacular Creation and Best in Creole Spectacular Creation. The new Miss Wabduet, Zebedijah Maxwell, said she thoroughly enjoyed the journey to last night's competition.
Well, I came into this competition with an open mind. I was like, I'm going to enjoy myself. I'm going to put my best foot forward, and I wanted to tell my story, and I carried that through to the end. So I was very calm because I know that I achieved each goal that I set out to do. So there was no specific, let's say, like, okay, I did this, I did that. It's just that I was calm because I know I carried out to the audience and to everybody that's listening or watching online the story I wanted to tell. I felt calm, and I was always happy if anyone else would have won because, again, all of us have been doing this, and it's very, very a lot of work we put in. So I was very happy when, they announced awards, and I think it's really, really good because we have supported each other throughout, and I'm happy for everyone. We're all winners tonight, as Raymond said. Well, I believe this win will definitely help me to not just support culture more, but also inspire more youth to join culture and to appreciate Dominica because we have a beautiful country. All of them are my favorites, but if I had to pick one, the Wab round, yeah. That's because this one is really what we have to honor. That's our national way, right? So being able to carry to the grace, gam, poise, and elegance it deserves was an honor. I will say that there's no set plan, but I'm not someone who is closed to options, so I'm always keeping an open mind.
And that's Miss Wabduet 2025 Zebedijah Maxwell, the first runner-up, Nia Massicot.
Well, the show tonight was great. The competition was tight. Everybody did good. It will encourage me to encourage young women to take part in culture, experience Miss Wab for your country. Well, I prepare mentally, physically. I would like to thank you all for supporting me through this journey and encouraging me so that I can do my best. I believe in you, you believe in me.
And that's the first runner-up at last night's Miss Wabduet, Nia Massicot of Pearbush. The second runner-up, Kenny J. Felix, said she enjoyed the experience.
Okay, well, I placed second. I'm the second runner-up, and I'm very excited, I'm very thankful and very appreciative, not only of my team, I'm thankful for God, but I appreciate my team for being there with me every single step of the way. They have helped me, they have given confidence in me, especially tonight. I'm still shocked a little bit, and I'm very happy. I'd like to thank my sponsors, Astafans, J Astafans. I appreciate you guys so much for having confidence in me. I'd like to thank my mom. I'd like to thank my makeup artist. I'd like to thank Tamika. I'd like to thank Miss Kate. I'd like to thank Miss Joan. I'd like to thank my friends and family. I'd like to thank my auntie, Sonia. I appreciate you so much. And I'd like to also say good job to all the ladies. We really put on a show. It was very tough, but yes, it was a very well put on show.
And that's the second runner-up at the Miss Wabduet competition, Kenna J. Felix. The other competitors were Dedra Smith of Massac, Ashante Paul of Jimit, Mianka Elize of Granby, and Debbie Dowie of Newton. Other news this morning, Dominica will observe Journée Creole tomorrow. The National Dress Parade will also be held on Friday.
Friday is Journée Creole, and the Cultural Division is hosting the annual National Dress Parade, where we are promoting the national wear. So we have schools, business places, pageant contestants and winners, culture enthusiasts, and the general public putting on a display like no other. Of course, it will not simply be a walk-in affair. They will be accompanied by music. We will have DJ Rio playing the classic Dominican tunes as always. We have True Pool giving us their renditions of Dominican folk songs. And for the first time ever, we will have the Midnight Groovers on the road, on a truck, providing musical accompaniment for the National Dress Parade. Now, before we jump on the carnivalization word that we've been hearing going around, I want us to remember that the Independence season is a celebration of Dominican culture. So regardless of the fact that some of the traditions are more prevalent at different times of the year, they still remain Dominican traditions and Dominican culture. And that includes all of our musical genres, the food that we eat, the manner and the languages that we speak, and so on. Our culture, our lifestyle, and our identity. And that cannot be bound to one time of year. The world is watching, and we're showcasing everything Dominican. So once again, Friday for the National Dress Parade, we're promoting the use of the national wear. And it's Journée Creole, so we're encouraging everybody to eat, speak, live the Creole lifestyle.
And that's the Chief Cultural Officer, Erlson Matthew. The Minister's Award for the best secondary and primary schools will be announced at the National Youth Rally at Windsor Park this morning. Minister for Education Octavia Alfred says there are several other awards up for grabs.
This year, awards will be given for the Grade 6 National Assessment and CSEC results, but also we will be awarding schools for pastoral care and TVET programs. So we will award both primary and secondary schools for their pastoral care and their TVET program, because for us this is important. It's not all about reading and writing and arithmetic and students' grade, but it's also knowing about our students and enabling them so that they can be wholesome individuals. And that is why we are recognizing schools with strong pastoral care program this year. Of course, we have the Minister's Prize or the Minister's Award for the most efficient and effective secondary school, which means that you are doing well in all areas. And the same thing for primary school, that schools that even if they have challenges, they could be considered model schools in most aspects. So not just academic, but sports and pastoral care and agriculture program, their TVET and so forth. So they'll be receiving awards. And we will have the Match Pass, what everybody looks out for. We're going to encourage everyone to come to the park on time. Some people like to come for the Match Pass, but this program is going to be fun-filled and exciting from beginning to end.
Minister responsible for Education, Octavia Alfred. The youth rally will begin at 9 o'clock this morning. Mrs. Alfred says the National Youth Rally is expected to be an elaborate ceremony which will feature a number of cultural activities.
There will be performances on the ground from 8:30, but the formal program will begin at 9. This year, we expect it to be graced with the presence of Her Excellency Sylvanie Burton, the President of Dominica, and Mr. Burton, the Honorable Roosevelt Skerritt, the Prime Minister of Dominica, and Mrs. Skerritt. Honorable Melissa Skerritt will be there also in her capacity as the parliamentary representative for the Roseau Central constituency, and she will deliver the welcome address welcoming all of these young people into her constituency for youth rally. This year, the national prayer part of it will be delivered in English and another part in Creole. Our featured speaker for this year is Mr. Louis Charles. Louis is visually impaired, and he's the first Dominican student to write the Grade 6 National Assessment, to attend secondary school, to attend college, and to study overseas. He's the holder of a bachelor's degree in computer science, and he presently works as a consultant in the Prime Minister's office with special duties as it pertains to persons living with disability. The Minister of Education will also deliver remarks. We'll have performances by schools, cultural performances. Of course, we'll have the bois there also. We will have performances in sensei and drumming, all aspects of our culture.
And that's the Minister responsible for Education, Octavia Alfred. Well, the National Youth Rally will begin at 9 o'clock. It will be broadcast live by DBS Radio. And of course, the sponsors for the broadcast this morning, Jay's Bookstore, Springfield Trading, Fox's Bread Depot, the National Bank of Dominica, and Lindomark. These good business places, they've made it possible for DBS to broadcast live the National Youth Parade from 9 o'clock this morning. Other news, 55 projects island-wide have been approved for the National Day of Community Service on November 4. Local Government Commissioner Glenroy Toussaint says a wide range of projects will be undertaken in the various communities.
Things are moving on smoothly for National Day of Community Service. We have 55 projects approved island-wide to be undertaken for National Day of Community Service 2025. And this year we are doing a combination of projects, which will be beautification, environmental enhancement. We're talking about a small infrastructural projects such as roads and drains and things of that nature. And importantly, we recognize clearly that particularly for the small projects, there's need in some communities to improve some village roads and some drains to mitigate impact of flooding and things of that nature. So those sort of projects will be encouraged this year as well. We have not left out any communities, so the projects will be in all of the communities in Dominica. The most we can do is encourage people. It has become a national event on the calendar of event for the independence celebration. In fact, it culminates independence celebrations. And so in an effort to encourage this national pride, National Day of Community Service really is to engage people to participate in some activity, some physical activity during the day in their communities to enhance the community by and large. But importantly, for there to be some sort of community cohesion. People interact, people socialize, the chat, share ideas and things of that nature as well. So it's not only the work, but also there is a need for strengthening communities, and we're hoping that can happen.
Local Government Commissioner Glenroy Toussaint, he was speaking on National Day of Community Service, November 4. DBS Radio is expected to be island-wide, bringing coverage of the activities on November 4. Finally, this morning from the nation, member of the Alwyn Bully Foundation, Magistrate Gloria Sceptra Augustus, is hoping that the restaging of a masterpiece by the late Alwyn Bully will lead to a return of drama in Dominica. The Golden Jubilee production Streak will be staged on Saturday and Sunday evening at St. Gerard's Hall from 8 o'clock in the evening.
Patrons can expect, for those who saw it before, can expect a bit of nostalgia. And those who haven't seen it will get history, entertainment, inspiration, because the pen of Alwyn was a mighty one. And Alwyn wrote Streak, and that's the first full-length play that he did, and it was done in April 1975. This year will be 50 years since it was first done. And what we're doing is the restaging of Streak. And Streak was first performed by the People's Action Theatre. But this year, La Coudeza de la Dominique and the Alwyn Bully Foundation have teamed together to present the restaging of Streak. And it's really a social commentary, and it's set during a period marked by social, political, and cultural changes following the Black Power movement and the Rastafarian movement. We would like people to come to support, come to see, because really, there has been a lull in terms of drama, and we really want to continue and to have plays every year so that we can take back our rightful place and really have enough of the performing arts shown to the Dominican public.
A member of the Alwyn Bully Foundation, Gloria Sceptra Augustus. Let's head into Trinidad now, because that country's Prime Minister, Kamla Persad-Bissessar, has said her country will not be held to ransom as she accused some Caribbean community, CARICOM countries, as siding with Venezuela in the ongoing security situation in the region. She said yesterday, CARICOM is proving to be an unreliable partner in some regards. She noted that some CARICOM member states have chosen Venezuela over Trinidad and Tobago, and they are watching. We'll bring you more on that developing story. The Trinidad and Tobago Prime Minister making a very interesting statement, accusing CARICOM of siding with Venezuela instead of Trinidad, and she says they are watching. finally, this morning, the U.S. President Donald Trump, who met with Chinese Xi Jinping, says he was happy after the meeting. He says they will lower tariffs on China and announced an end to rare earths roadblock after that meeting with the Chinese Xi Jinping. In return, China will start the purchase of massive amounts of farm products from the United States. And again, Donald Trump saying he was happy with that exchange from the Chinese Xi Jinping. It is 20 minutes after 7 o'clock. That's news. Don't go away. The sports broadcast comes up shortly.
Love the white and bright. A cash, pass a foot of a fight. Care what salt Kevin go washing machine. It's your salt clean and white bleach me. X2 goes a cash, try something. Clean and white bleach all around them. Usa 7 to a love guy. Nettoyer, kuto guy. Who disinfect bombs on you. Who nettoyer coat wet with it. Tell him who voltage. Nettoyer tile. Emerald weapon that clean and white bleach really has somewhere. Your vest is as white as snow and your calzone. Blanco keys on piano. Clean and white is the right white.
Locally distributed by Fine Foods, Inc.
Since 1910, HHV Whitchurch and Company Limited has proudly served Dominica, offering a wide variety of products and services in shipping, logistics, insurance, travel, retail, and wholesale. We are committed to serve you. Contact us today at 767-255-1100 or visit us at our main office on Old Street, Roseau. From humble beginnings to proud achievements, HHV Whitchurch and Company Limited.
Petro Caribe. Tank installation is part of our mission. Excellent client support is what we got. Contribution to development of Dominica. Supply of LPG at an affordable rate. Let's go. Petro Caribe straight. No time to waste. So come on everyone with me to Petro Caribe. 250 gallon propane tank. 420 pound propane tank. 100 pound LPG cylinder. Petro Caribe. 20 pound fiberglass cylinder. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe.
Covering the nation and beyond. DBS Sports Report.
Rudolph Thomas Enterprise in Portsmouth, your suppliers of building materials and hardware products. Over 20 years experience in the business. Rudolph Thomas has lumber and plywood, Portland and tile cement, steel rods, galvanized and fence pipe. And Rudolph Thomas can meet all your wire needs. Galvanized roofing sheets, doors, windows, toilet sets, face basins, and bidets. PVC piping, fittings, and lattice. Check out Rudolph Thomas for ceramic and vinyl floor and wall tiles, nails, nuts and bolts, paint and painting supplies. And check out their line of electrical and hand tools. And Rudolph Thomas is your one-stop shop for hard-to-find items like fiberglass mat and fiberglass resin and welding rods. Go now to Rudolph Thomas on 1240 Bay Street in Portsmouth.
K1 Creole Festival is almost here. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm going to every event and the festival itself.
What? But how are you managing it all?
Easy, with my NBD credit card. Every swipe is a chance to win. NBD. Celebrate 25 years of the World Creole Music Festival. 25 years, 25 big wins. Use your NBD credit card or sign up this festival season
for a chance to win exciting prizes. Shop, swipe, win.
Don't have a card yet? Sign up today and join the celebration.
Call 767-255-2337 or email credit@nbd.pm to get started. Hurry, promotion ends November 5th, 2025. Terms and conditions apply.
Let's begin the DBS Morning Sports Report with football news. The 3 newcomers to the senior men's national football team are all hoping to make an impact if given the opportunity. Central Cooperative Credit Union Dubla FC goalkeeper Jahim Coffey, Valvoline United defender Ethan Nichols, and Roosevelt Skerrit Bomber striker Anton Larocque have all been included in the 23-man squad for the upcoming CONCACAF series in St. Kitts in November. Anton Larocque says his hard work has paid off.
Well, I'm really relieved and I work very hard for this opportunity and I'm willing to go out there and do my best.
All right, as a striker and one of the leading strikers in Dominica's football right now, what do you hope to bring to this team?
Well, I hope to bring a lot of goals and to put away all the chances.
All right, let's talk about the work that you've been putting in, training with the team for the past few weeks. What has that experience been like?
Well, it really made me improve on the way I should attack and where I should finish. And I really take advice from the more advanced players and to improve myself.
All right. The last tournament, I should say, the public felt that you should have made the team, didn't quite make it. But how did you use that setback, to try to get you to where you are today?
Well, I just keep on working and the people thought I should have made it, as you said. Well, I thought that it was just another opportunity to just keep on working and make myself better.
And that's the national player Anton Larocque. Ethan Nichols says training has been intense.
Well, to be honest, I was very excited because I wasn't originally on the first team. So when I got the call, I was very excited. My hard work paid off.
All right, you represent Valvoline United, so how instrumental has that club been in your development?
Well, very instrumental because we train on a regular, and even when I slack off in training, manager would message me and tell me to sharpen up, and the coach and other staff members as well.
All right, as we look ahead to this big competition, defender in the team, how's the training been going so far for you?
Well, it's been going good. I learned a lot. Yeah.
Is there anybody on the team that you look up to? A lot of people have, role models, players on the team that they look up, senior guys that they look up to. Anyone in particular for you?
Well, yes, defender Jay and Nathan Newton.
Okay, what about their game impresses you the most?
Well, Jay is his composure on the ball and his range of passing, and Nathan is his sharpness on the ball, quick turns and ball defense, and etc.
All right, as we get set for this competition, a few weeks' time, what do you hope to bring to the national team?
Well, I hope to bring a lot of aggression and physicality and hopefully keep clean sheets.
And that's the national player Ethan Nichols. Goalkeeper Jahim Coffey says he will be ready if called upon.
I was confident to make it. I was doing my hard work, and I was happy as well. I make it in.
All right, let's talk about the work that you put in. You said you've been putting in the work. Talk to me as to how the training has been going so far.
Well, training has been going well. Yeah, man, the guys push me around like Bob Jerome. Yeah, they help me a lot.
All right, and your club that you play for, Dubla, Central Cooperative Credit Union, Dubla FC, you wouldn't have gotten much game time, but you did get a few games in when Jerome was injured. So how much do you think that experience helped you to get onto the squad this time?
Well, the experience helped me. I show my talent in the times I had play. And the coach shot hard in me and he chose me to try out for the team. And I show him my hard work and dedication and I make the team.
All right, and of course, working with Jerome, working with Dante, what has that experience been like? Also with Coach Was, how have these guys helped you, to develop?
Well, in training, past training, some things are slipping on from they help me. They bring me, they teach me the new techniques and the better ways of doing certain things.
And that's the national goalkeeper, Jahim Coffey. 17 players have been selected for the Dominica Cricket Academy's 2025-2026 program. The players were selected following a rigorous selection process. The Dominica Cricket Academy's 2025-2026 program begins November 7. The players are Dejuan Benjamin, Aiden Burton, Luvio Charles, Kaylan Christmas, Nian Davis, Joel Dura, Kalichavon Dura, Arsenio Fontaine, Dylan John, Kester Lestrade, Derwin Luis, Khalil Martin, Edmond Moranci, Elon Pascal, Tylon Theophile, Jashawn Tyson, and Kenneth Valmore. Finally, this morning, the spinner Akil Hossein bowled a triumphant last over to guide West Indies to a 14-run win over Bangladesh in the second T20 International to seal the series win 2-0. Needing 21 of the last over, Hossein picked up 2 wickets and Bangladesh only managed to score 6 runs. Bangladesh in search of 150, they were restricted to 135 for 8. Tanzid Hassan led the batting with 61, and bowling for the West Indies, Akil Hossein and Romario Shepherd picked up 3 wickets each, with Jason Holder getting 2. Earlier, batting first, the West Indies posted 149 for 9. The West Indies at one point were 106 for 1. They were restricted to 149 for 9. The captain, Shea Hope, got 55, and Alec Athanaze, he scored 52. Bowling for Bangladesh, Mustafika Rahman, he picked up 3 for 21. Rashad Hossein and Nasum Ahmed got 2 wickets each. Well, yesterday's series win was monumental for the West Indies, having lost the last 7 T20 bilateral series. The player of the match was Romario Shepherd. That too is a look at the DBS Morning News and Sports. El Hazard, it's going to be a very busy day in the streets of Roseau today as schools all around the island converge on Windsor Park from 9 this morning. It's going to be a very busy day. We urge the motorists and, of course, those walking the streets to be careful today. And we wish the students well. A number of students will receive awards at the National Youth Rally. It begins at 9 o'clock this morning. DBS Radio will broadcast the event live from around 8:45. DBS should be on the air. That's news and sports this morning. We'll have another major newscast at 1:15 on behalf of the news and sports departments. And our link person, Hazari Williams, Curtis Matthew saying, good morning. Do have a fantastic day today.
Rudolph Thomas Enterprise in Portsmouth, your suppliers of building materials and hardware products. Over 20 years experience in the business. Rudolph Thomas has lumber and plywood, Portland and tile cement, steel rods, galvanized and fence pipe. And Rudolph Thomas can meet all your wire needs. Galvanized roofing sheets, doors, windows, toilet sets, face basins and bidets. PVC piping, fittings and lattice. Check out Rudolph Thomas for ceramic and vinyl floor and wall tiles, nails, nuts and bolts, paint and painting supplies. And check out their line of electrical and hand tools. And Rudolph Thomas is your one-stop shop for hard-to-find items like fiberglass mat and fiberglass resin and welding rods. Go now to Rudolph Thomas on 1240 Bay Street in Portsmouth.
K1 Creole Festival is almost here. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm going to every event and the festival itself.
What? But how are you managing it all?
Easy, with my NBD credit card. Every swipe is a chance to win. Sekosayo Cafe Kote NBD. Celebrate 25 years of the World Creole Music Festival. 25 years, 25 big wins. Use your NBD credit card or sign up this festival season
for a chance to win exciting prizes. Shop, swipe, win!
Don't have a card yet? Sign up today and join the celebration.
Call 767-255-2337 or email credit@nbd.pm to get started. Hurry! Promotion ends November 5th, 2025. Terms and conditions apply.
DBS News. Accurate, up-to-date, professional. We bring you the news of the nation via 3 newscasts, Monday to Saturday at 7 a.m. The DBS Major Morning News, 1:15 p.m. Your lunchtime news bulletin, and at 6 in the evening, the DBS Evening News. Call us at 448-4302. Listen on www.dbcradio.net. Don't forget to like our Facebook page at www.facebook.com/DBS Radio. Stay on top of the nation's news with your nation station, DBS. .33 is the time here on your Nature Isle. The time made possible compliments the good folks of Auto Trade. Auto Trade's newest Changan Hunter is here. Book your test drive today and smart your future. Check them out in the next 27 minutes. Coming up shortly, we'll bring you your morning's weather report. Just before we do so, I'd like to remind you of your Kalinago word of the day for today. And that's Tululu. Tululu. That's a small red crab in Kalinago. That's T-U-L-U-L-U. Once again, T-U-L-U-L-U. Tululu. Your Kalinago word of the day. Made possible compliments